Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if we are live. We are live, yay! Okay, I quickly need to send some out. I know it says Igniter SMP, but we're not gonna be on Igniter today. We're gonna do something different. Something I haven't done in a really long time. And that is, we are gonna build your crazy ideas. Not mine, yours. But I currently don't have a different starting soon screens. So guys, you will need to stick to it for a little bit more. There we go. Oh. And before we're gonna go officially live, there is one more thing I need to do. Well, we are officially already live, but there is one thing I still need to start up. And that is I need to activate my streamer bot because I need to have my chat here as well. There is my chat, hello. And there is me, hello. Oh, this light makes me look really terrible. Yeah, so that's because the background is currently white for me. I need to have just a good light. I think that will also help. Hey fanboy, welcome in. Yeah, so I made it a little bit different than last season I did this. I have something for you guys. Let me see if I can get it up. There we go. So these are some of the, hi Mega, welcome in as well, of the ideas that people actually dropped in my Discord that they wanted to have for me to build for them. So I've put them down here. These were all I had in my Discord. It's a tower, a butterfly, a giant bed, a Hagrid's hut, a fisherman's hut, a metro station, a spaceship, a swimming pool, a playground, a lake, and an airplane. You're almost affiliate. Ooh, congrats. So basically what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna spin the wheel. And this is gonna determine what I'm gonna build today. Oh, I did not expect the airplane. Okay. Well, I think it's time we go back to Minecraft then. And then we're gonna build an airplane. Okay, let me open my Minecraft as well. Hey Red, welcome in. So guys, I am currently in a world where I also build other stuff. Don't look at that. Yeah, it's a Red Crafter meow. So how are all of you guys doing? Guys, I just had the worst 3 days in like a year that I've been sick. I don't know if you can still hear it from my voice. I'm still not 100% back to normal. But the beginning is there. I'm also really sweaty because it's bloody hot here again. Okay, so I did have an airplane, but they didn't specify what kind of airplane. Because yeah, I did noted it down somewhere. It was somebody that suggested it during a stream last year because I'm only doing these right now because it's summer vacation. I might extend them because they're fun. We just need to see. Is that sus? I don't know if that's sus. Almost forgot. Okay, but we need to build an airplane, guys. What kind of airplane shall we... Is he still very transparent? I know that Among Us has a little bit of trouble with the green screen. I am very sorry. You will get used to it, it's fine. I do see, however, that my text of my chat is not where it's supposed to be. There we go. Nice in the middle. The only thing sus here is Mega. So we could make a modern plane, but we can also make one of those sky airplane-y thingies that Dippy made on the Igniter SMP, which is, I think, something that Live Awesome also really wanted. So I think that's more the way I want to go. I'm actually surprised my webcam is shooting me a fighter. Oh, hold on. Why am I sus? You were always sus. You're my friend. Meow. Yep, that. I'm supposed to be lurking. Don't make me chat. Okay, fine. You go and work. Fine. Okay, so one of those old school airplanes with like the they have this little wheelie on the front and then two bigger ones in the back. I think that might be really cool. I don't know if I could do this because I've never built a plane, but gotta be my favorite channel, Point Redemption. So one of the Point Redemptions, which is really expensive by the way, is that you can ask for your own redeem. As long as it's family friendly and you can send the... and not copyright strike, of course. Then I can put it on for you and so you can use it. Or at least you still need to use your points, but it's available. Is it a 4K one? I believe it's a 10K one. Ask Rat, he knows, he used it. So I know from experience, channel 64 again, that wheels are black. They are like the made of black stone. Here, these are wheels. These are the perfect wheels. Now the question is, do we want to? I don't think we want to make this really big. Don't see a 10K one. I don't know. I think Red needs to look at that for me. He's also my admin there, so he should be able to see that. So if we would make the wheels snatched together, then it wouldn't be over there because that would be weird. Then they would go more together like there. I want to have it like it's standing, so then the front would be somewhere over here maybe. Maybe not even attached. It's a long time since I've done this. This is really good training for me to do it again. Is it like this now? No, this is more gonna look like a wheelbarrow then. Not really that many points. Yeah, you do need to watch a lot. And not to use it for other redeems. Maybe we can do the wheels later and we just start with the body first. I don't know if I want to make it out of wood completely. But I'm gonna make it just for the slabs. I'm just gonna start at the top with the wings. That might sound a little bit weird, but I think I need to try this to... Oh, I have made a plane, by the way. Hey, Sean. Oh my god, look who it is. Yeah, look who is there. How are you doing, Sean? Maybe this looks better if we don't make it out of slabs, but make it out of full blocks? How's life, Nietvries? I was sick before. You found Wawa? I'm chilling. Of course you're chilling. You're always chilling. I'm attempting to build an airplane. Attempting is, I think, the right word. I've been away too much. I really need to come back and think about how this works. I also don't want to make it too small. I don't know how big I want to have the wings, etc. Oh, this needs to be a little bit bigger, guys. It's so good. It became a part of my streams. Oof. I do like that, but I feel like it's more supposed to be that it's going from there. That makes sense? I think that's too big. Wait. So there are two ways we can do this. Either like this, or we do it with these in between. Wait. Oh. This is the wrong way, right? Because they need to turn that way. I don't know. I liked them more when it was over here. I was thinking about maybe doing it more like this. Because I know when I make like a windmill, that's usually how I do it. Normally I also have a reference picture because last season I actually asked people for reference pictures and I don't have that right now. What I also don't have is normally I could look on my phone to see for reference pictures. My phone is my face cam right now. So that's also not an option. I do like this a lot more than what I previously had. Maybe more like this. What happens if we move this one up? Oh. And then we move you over there and you over there. Wait. I actually do like this as a wing, only not the transparent part. So what I might do... Okay, and what happens if we do it like this? I actually do like that. I think it's a little big, but I think it does work. Okay, maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Maybe I should do it more like this. And then have it one lower? Oh, wait. Oh no, that's actually terrible. I think with the first design, we were probably closer to a good design than we are right now. How did I do that again? Like this? Or was it like this? I don't remember how we did it, guys. There. I think this is pretty accurate. Okay, let's just copy this over. Wait. So then this is how it looks. I'm not completely unsatisfied with it. not completely. I do know that I want to lift him a little bit further from the ground. Yeah, I was afraid of that. When I see it like this, I think the wing should be more... Oh. Probably more like this, yeah. Although I'm starting to doubt now if I shouldn't add these on it. Do you know what we're gonna do? Because I keep doubting myself and there's only one way I'm gonna find out what I want. We are just gonna copy this over and we're just gonna change them up and then you guys can tell me which one you like most. Because for this one it would be... Oh, like this then? Oh. No, I think it's more like this. I do like that one more, guys. I think I want to go with that one. Okay, but I do know we need to make this a different color. And I actually want to have it point outwards like a little bit more like it has a pointy nose. And I'm wondering if there is something else we can put in between there that is just a little bit tinier than a normal block. But I can still put a button on there. So I know what I did with my airplane that I made for my space airplane. There I used one of these. But the thing is that I don't think that really fits here. I mean, we could... Technically, I could do it like this, but then I can't put a button on there. Oh. Technically, we could put them there. Oh. Maybe it will look a lot fancier if we... get it fancier. I did not do that on purpose, guys, I swear. If we use these... I think I also used these for my last airplane. Okay, wait. I could have used the replace tool, I know. I think I can live with this. Though I'm wondering if I shouldn't just make them a lot smaller, but... The thing is, if they're that big, then I want to have the airplane being bigger as well. So that means we actually need to extend this thing. That was 2, that was 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's how big the wings were gonna be then. The ones that go on top of the body. And I think that's actually a pretty solid size. It's a lot bigger than I had intended when I started this stream. But we do need to fill up at least an hour. So we don't need to be done in 5 minutes. Okay, let's put you, for now, put you there. Okay. So after this comes like the little plain body, right? I really hate not having a reference picture. Now comes the question, where do I want to build the body off? We haven't really picked out a style. I'm thinking about maybe making it more like this old metallic-y kind of vibe. No. Sorry guys, I'm still not 100% where I used to be. Or a little bit more darker that we can go for deep slate. But for now, I think I want to see if we can make like a more of a gray palette. Like one of those old planes. And maybe with like a little bit of a blue accent. I want to have some stone in there then. Oh, there? Or is he there? No, here. Stone. What do we have that can be like the different color on top? We could do prismarine, but I wanted to go a little bit more bluish. I have an idea because I want to make a lot of accents. It's gonna be one that also has stairs. We could make it out of copper again. Yeah, I know people are gonna love me. I was also gonna love myself if I needed to rebuild this in survival. I could make it really girly and go for this. Let's not do that. I'm thinking more about warped and dark prismarine when it comes to colors. Let me do these. So then we have this at the bottom and this is gonna be on the top. Can I pick you all up? Yes. And yep. Okay. So I'm now making this with full blocks. I don't want to have full blocks. I want to have slabs. Just to make it easier for myself, I'm just gonna make them out of andesite slabs. And then we can recolor them later. I do think like the body goes a little bit more like this. And then it goes out straight. Can I go underneath here? Hey Tokyo, welcome to the stream. I think we actually need to have this longer. Right, you can need to go there, there. I think we actually need to move this. So Tokyo, I'm doing one of my Building Your Crazy ID streams. We actually picked out the one that's from like a spinning wheel. And this is an airplane. So if you have any ideas of what you want me to build in the future, then you can also drop them on my Discord or in the comment section after the stream is over. Now I could cheat this a little bit, guys. I could use the other features in Axiom, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Hey Edpa, how are you doing? Okay, so from here, I think we also needed to go out more. Let me first make the outer shape for it. I think that's a better idea. Preferably for this type of plane. I don't think I want to have the propeller, the body much bigger than the propeller. So let's see what happens if we go out from here. I think I might be making more of a boat again than a normal plane. I'm just glad I'm not sick anymore. I had the summer flu. My son was like, oh, that's great. Mom is working a little bit less. Let's just make it 0. Which my wallet did not agree with, but that's a whole different story. I think I might need to search for a reference picture. Are you guys gonna search? You are just gonna look with me in the reference picture. Display. No? Oh yeah, wait. Guys. Here. Oh, let's go here. This is my Canva. Hello. Let's see. Airplanes. Yeah, so these are more the ones that I want to build. So this is really good. Because I was really missing the reference for that. So that means there is also a wing underneath it. And then it's just round like a cone. Okay, that's what we needed. Okay, let me get my chat back. So, guys, as you guys know, I'm going on holiday in 2 weeks. So there will be another one of these streams next week. And then I will be away. I'm also going to tell you the only reason why I'm comfortable telling that on the internet is because I have a cat sitter that lives in my house 24/7 when I'm gone. Normally, don't tell that. But we need to copy this one over. If the how to build streams are as motivating, because that's what they do for me, as they were the last time I did them, then I might try to keep it up. But I also might mean that when it's not holidays, I might move them over to Twitch only. But I really need to look into that and what I want. I have a lot of projects going on. Being on 2 SMPs also doesn't really help with that. So yeah, we basically just need to see what we're going and what we're gonna do with who, and yeah. Oh, I think this is what I want. I want to have like a little bit of a... How do you say that? That it's like a little bit more closed in. I'm just gonna make it out of slabs. And then from here on we can maybe make it a little bit more like it's a sausage, like it's round. Wait. Oh. Is that sufficient? Is it wider on one side? It is. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Mistakes have been made. Right, I believe this side was good. It just needed to be one further. Yeah, okay. And then here we can make it so it actually goes one down more. And now I have a feeling this needs to be one lower. Okay, let's move all of this up, just in its entire form. There we go. Oh, I forgot the button. No. And then... It's just this part that needs to go up there, I think. Wait. So this is 1 block, this is 2. So actually it should be around here. I shouldn't build with slabs. Okay, so it looks better like this, but that means that this is too... This needs to be more flat. It needs to be more like this. Yeah, I think that fits. I'm just gonna fill them all up. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to give it... First, of course, I want to extend the form. But I also want to give it already like a little bit of coloring. Because else it's gonna drive me nuts. And I don't know where we have been. So what I want to do is I actually want to use these. And I'm thinking about maybe just making this a different color. Although that's a little bit too small. Wait, I have more ideas. What if we only do the outside? That's a little bit too much. And if I make you green as well? No. Okay, what we're gonna get then is if we really want to make more of like a surroundings, we do need to add those. And that highlights one little tiny problem, and that's why I'm doing this right now. And that is that I want to have it more like a ring. So that actually means we need to move it one to the side. I'm gonna make these quickly back into full blocks, and then I'm gonna copy it over so I can actually show you guys what I meant. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna remove this layer real quick. Goes very fast. And we're gonna turn these back to andesite. So, because this is the form of the ship we're going with, right? So now I want to have like a little bit of an accent belt going in between them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna place them like right there. So I can place them in between. Or what I can do is that I'm gonna put them still on the outside, but over here. So it actually looks like it goes around it instead of being part of it. But I think I like this most. I actually like the fact that this gives off less of a roundish vibe, more like an accent of design. Oh, I actually did that wrong. No. So you need to go there. And then you can go here. There we go. The only thing is it's now peaking one over there and not over here, which means this one is actually one lower because the shape is not, the shape is made out of 2s instead of out of 3s, if that makes sense. If we want to have it equal, it needs to be more like that. But I think I do want to have it a little bit more wider on the bottom for 2 reasons. One, baggage. Second off, I think it just looks a little bit cleaner. So that's definitely a thing. That also means that we now know that the bottom goes over here. So we can stretch that out a little bit. Okay. And now I'm wondering, am I in trouble if I move this one up, or is that going great? I did not move all of them off. I did not move all of them up, no. Okay, that is actually not that bad. Okay, but you do need to go a little bit more up, because we also need to have like a cockpit. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely now taking away from this. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I guess it is what it is. Now we need to see how are we gonna fix that? Because I can't put that on there. We can do it like this, just temporarily. And if we then expand that, that's not possible without breaking the wings. Okay. We might still need to make them out of full blocks, guys. We need anyways, because I need to put things on to connect the wings together. You know what? We're just gonna see how big of a mess I can make out of this. We could also make it that this is all one and that gets like thinner on the outsides. That's also a possibility. And then we should actually have this one figure as well. I don't know. I think I like this. On the other hand, I also hate it. Should we just make it full blocks? I think I'm just gonna make it full blocks because this is gonna be the end of me. And now we've chosen to make that full blocks. That looks a lot better. And it also means we need to do the same things here. And here, and here, and here. Hey, Fall! Oh, you will love this. I'm building a plane. How are you doing? Oh, and let's remove these. There we go. I really was a bigger fan of, I think, the bigger wings. Of the smaller wings, sorry. So how does this look? I do have a feeling... I don't know, guys. Planes are cool, I guess, but they are no airship. That is 100% true, but we already have an airship. I do think I want to keep this a whole block. There we go. Okay, and that means yeah, we can put full blocks on here. Okay, that's good. And the side. So I first want to do this only with the underside. And then later on I want to choose and change up the blocks. I also am not 100% sure about the size of the build itself. But we're gonna see how that's gonna go once I fill in a little bit more. Can I... So I don't really have a reference picture. Like earlier on we quickly switched. And I think that saved me. Maybe I do want to have one more on top. Especially because we also have that here. Would make sense if we just make this one higher as well. Wait. I know this is way too long. Don't judge me yet. But we need to start from somewhere. Oh. And this is the second time I'm building a plane in Minecraft, so... I don't think I'm doing that bad, she says carefully. I noticed this difference as well, guys. Looking for stairs, okay. Okay, so either we're gonna make it like this, and that means we need to move it more, or we need to keep it like this, but put a slab underneath here. I think I prefer this. Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, yes, that's a lot better. Okay. Ooh. And then I'm gonna point you out to there. Yes. Okay. So we want to have this open, right? Because we need to have something like a... that somebody can actually control the plane. The stone grinder as the front wheel. That's actually a good idea. That is actually a really good idea for Red. I think I need to make it one lower. It's not long enough, right? It's too small. I think we might need to have extra wheels for it. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, then I still need to have it one lower. No! I was like, we can make this round. We can make this happening by just putting some blocks like around it. Like this. But then I just realized I still need to pin it over there. I'm gonna say no. But I did really actually like how that looked. Oh. Wait. I like that as like an in-between. The only problem is that there is too much space. Smooth stone trapdoor on the sides to make a bigger stone grinder. That's a really good one. I might use that here as well. Now I think about it. Oh. You go there. You go there. I think we should move this. I want to have your honest opinions about this one. I'm gonna make another one right next to it, like right there. And that one I'm gonna make out of this. And iron bars. And then I need to have your opinion what you like most. And while I wait for that, I'm gonna put the steering wheel, etc. in here. Oh. Red. The 1000 sunny. I will put it on my list, if that's okay. I believe it's Loves to Island. Thank you, Mega. You're also fantastic. I'm thinking, how did I make my last steering wheel? Oh, thank you for the follow. That's appreciated. I believe I used this last time as a steering wheel. So what did I use something different now? Or was it, did I use a lodestone? I might have used a lodestone with levers on top of it. Wait. There we go. And then I did it something like this. But this was for my airship. I don't have an airship right now. Also, guys, am I really zoomed in? No. Okay, I'm gonna put it one higher. Oh. There we go. Then you can still see what you're doing. Entertaining is like, ah, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. 1000 Sunny would be great, honestly, but it's more of a big build to make it work. I actually have no clue what it is. I'm really sorry. I now want to Google it. Okay, let's. Oh, that's the ship from... Oh, that's actually quite cool. Yeah, it's from One Piece. Yeah, I'm actually currently rewatching the live action of One Piece on Netflix. That's actually really cool. I don't think I can build it in one stream though, but I can build it for a tutorial. That's actually really cool. I tried to do the... What was it called again? The Black Pearl once. It took me like 3 streams. Oh. I actually don't know. My hubby makes me watch that that sort of stuff. I love it, but usually he's the one that's like, oh, you should watch this. I have a terrible taste in movies. And everything with dragons. Zero statistical. Fair. I don't know. I need to think about that one. I also need to think about how I'm gonna put a chair in here. I do think I want to make it out of blackstone. Is this too front forward? Maybe not. I do think I want to have something more like this, so we could put some more buttons and stuff. But neat favorite would be... I am the dragon queen, that is true. I build a lot of dragons. That's why I also have them on my screen. I actually built those in Minecraft. I think we need to make these a little bit more forward. Shouldn't they be buffed person? String. Can turn into a dragon, that's why it would fit you. Yeah, but some of the other ones are also very interesting. This is it with me, like for... Very cool as well. You know, was such a great villain. Yeah. So I like fantasy stuff and fantasy accents, etc. So that's definitely something that's interesting. I think the wings are too small. If we see how colossal the body is. Oh, guys. So, what if we fill this up a little bit more? Okay, and we do you on here and on there. I actually don't like both of these. Did it out enough. Now go back to lurking and betting bots. Thank you. Also, thank you for the bless you. Yeah, I don't always build these, so it's a little bit of a... without a reference picture, this gets a lot harder. Yeah, I believe Mega is also currently working, so that counts. Yeah. I do think we need to have it up there, right? Let me quickly look at my reference picture that I looked up earlier. Oh, it's a longer body and then like these round thingies. So they go more into like this kind of shape than the shape that I made. Which is interesting. They also seem to have only 2 wheels at the front. I thought it was actually one small wheel in the front and then 2 wheels in the back. But apparently it only has 2 wheels, which I did not know. And maybe a small one in the back. The body. Can we... So I have the quick demolish tool on from Axiom, so I can demolish it pretty quickly. It should go more like a little bit of a banana. Like that. The craziest thing is I watched One Piece fully. Oh, I haven't watched all of them yet. I don't think so. And I have to be honest, I'm also fairly bad at names and characters. So I do know... I've only seen the ones on Netflix. I do know that my boyfriend has actually seen all the anime versions as well. Same. You were gonna go to work, Mega. I love you. But I don't want you to lose your job over my stream. Okay. Watch the first 600 episodes. Oh. Mega knows I mean well. I hope. Okay. If we are doing it like this, do I then have a chance of like getting more the shape that I want? Wait. I think I can live with this. I can live with this. Okay. I'm gonna copy that over to the other side. Okay. And then... like this? Yeah. Okay. And this fits. I do like that part a lot better than this one. Which sucks. Because it's not how it's supposed to go, but okay. I think I'm gonna put you like this. Yeah. And then... so what I did in the front and not in the back is there it's way more curvy than here. So I am tempted to do it like this and then like cut out the corners. I don't like that here because of the mechanism, but I think this looks a lot better already. It's great. Sorry Mega, I don't want you to lose your job, please focus. Smoke a race to make the day. Ah, that's really sweet of you. I currently double stream, so I'm both on Twitch and on YouTube. On YouTube I also make just like the regular Minecraft stuff. Okay, so you... Poke! Hey Fit! Welcome to the stream. There? Do I need to put it like this and then maybe like that? And now we need to change this up to how we did the other side. It's more like this then? Yeah. So I'm making an airplane. I might make these one bigger, I think. I also haven't decided yet what I want to do with this part. I don't have a reference picture on because I didn't get sent a reference picture. But from what I can see is the handles actually go out from here. Oh, I need to sneeze again. So I haven't fully recovered yet, peeps. I'm very sorry. Ugh. Yeah, I think we need to make them bigger if I see how big the rest of the plane is. So I'm wondering... Oh, we can do that. Ooh. Oh, apparently I did not do that fully correctly, but we're just gonna ignore that. It's okay. Let's move you and you. And then let's see if we... I'm gonna put you up here. And up here. Oh, I actually don't need it there. We can do it like this, then it's double. So I also think we should extend this to be bigger. Yeah, maybe more like this. And what we can do then is we can just copy that over to the top and then we still have the same. There we go. Now I am really tempted to make this a different color. So let's quickly do that. Because I want to have the accents of the blue in there. I'm gonna change all of these up. Okay, there we go. Nietvries! Hey, Dano! Weren't you also streaming? Did you already stop? I saw her go live like 5 minutes before I went live, I think. She says really carefully. There. Just ended my stream. Ah! Yeah, I don't have fancy emotes yet. Oh, I actually really like this. And then we can do from here the same going over there. Popped into demo stream just in time to watch you say goodbye. Oh no! Oh, that's sad. I hope you still had time to say that you were fantastic, because I actually haven't asked how are you doing, and Dano, how are you doing? Okay, wait. More like this. Oh, I actually do like that, guys.
I am fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. As soon as I asked, it was like, he's gonna ask that. Yeah, he's gonna use that. Yeah, that's where I made it for, right? I'm thinking about maybe making the wing one bigger so we can have something in between there as well. Because I really like how this is starting to look. But let's just make it a little bit bigger. Let's move you one up. Okay, and then we can just casually do this. That means we should have room in here to do it like this as well. Would this be practical for a real airplane? Of course not, but that's not the point. I think this is a little bit... we need to make it too wide then, so it also goes like there. That would make more sense, but then it doesn't have the same space. So we need to make it wider. Oh, good luck. I am... Oh, speaking of good luck, I'm gonna restart my music. Have I already been streaming for an hour? Jeez. Oh, guys. Gonna make this one wider. And then we're gonna move... this as well. I don't like it. Why did you make the poo emoji? Oh, for that. Yeah, okay. Fine. Okay, we're gonna do this different approach. Because I don't want to make it much bigger than it already is. And I have an idea. And then it's up to you to decide if it's a good or a bad one. How about something like that? Wait. And then we can actually make it one smaller again and have those connect up. This is probably gonna be like, oh, I actually don't like it. Let's change it up again. If we do it like that, then I do think we need to remove these and make it more like that. It's not consistent, so that actually means we need to make it bigger. And then we can do it like this. Oh, wait, we need to let this one go and this one. Every time you back up, I think there is a pillager standing on the other wing. You mean this thing? I will remove it for you. I'm not 100% convinced. I actually liked it more when it was like fully built in here. Oh. Oh, man. And now I can't get it back. I've ruined it for myself, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the exact opposite of what I want to achieve. And that is, I'm just gonna copy this thing over and see if that works. Because if we have twice the same pattern, then it actually starts to look a lot better. The only thing is, I don't like that it is less chaotic, if that makes sense. No, I don't like it. I'm gonna strip it all out again. And this is why these streams always take so long. And this is also why I don't upload more than I probably should. Because I'm never satisfied. Okay. So what if we do it more like this. I don't like it. I think there needs to be more room over there. When I had the shape the other way around, it was a lot more visually pleasing. I have an idea. Don't know if this is gonna do anything. I don't like it. It just gets it too straight, if that's a thing. Okay, what I might just do is I'm gonna point these one more out. And now we're just gonna copy it over to the other side. And then we're just gonna see what we're gonna do. Do you think I want to have that double? Because the roof is also double. Okay, you go over here. Okay, let's see if we can move this into the right position. There we go. I do like how the overall look is. Although I'm still doubting if I shouldn't make this one layer lower. But I think it looks fine. Don't mind all the holes that I made. I might have made some mistakes along the way. I might use one of these in between just to give it some color difference. Wait. What if we just do it like that? I'm saying this is a plane to look pretty, not a plane that's actually gonna be usable. I hope that. I really wanted to have that here. I don't know why. It fills up the gaps like a little bit, but not as far as I would have wanted. Okay, we're just gonna go back to that a little bit later. Like, we still have like a whole plane to fill in. And we still need to give it the two big wheels in the front. I think this might be a good idea to start with that. I'm just gonna use nether brick fences. Oh, that's actually really good. Wait. There needs to be... What did Red call it again? Red... He said it before. With trapdoors. So he said to use these. And then put trapdoors around them. To also make the wheels. The only problem is that we can't do that from the top then. I think I'm gonna move the plane up by a block. Did I move it up? Yeah, I did. I forgot the button again, guys. Okay. So this is the normal wheels, right? But we want to have them bigger. So Red told us to do it like this. But I think that's a little bit too small. So what I want to do is... I think I want to put these around it. Like this, maybe? Oh, wait, I have an idea. Then, because these are the front wheels, we can just clip it over there that they're stuck. I mean, they are a little bit bigger than I think a plane like this should need. Okay, we're also gonna make a smaller one. Grindstone wheels. I think the grindstone wheels are too small. That's gonna be the one here in the back because it needs to have one on the tail. But that one needs to be a really small one. It should probably also be like right there. Realistically. There. Okay, the other suggestion Red gave me was using the trapdoor like this. Oh. Hey, Joe! It's my burrito. Good evening. How are you tonight? Tonight. I'm doing really well. How are you? So this is with the other wheel. I actually think I like this one better because it's a little bit less big. But when you look at it from the front, it looks really weird. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's copy this over. So, Burr, how is the transformation of your garden? I think it was going. Oh, wait. There we go. Guys, I think this is weird. It's good to have been a really nice restaurant. It's a birthday present for the wife. We're stuffed. Oh, well, I hope you relax and have a very good day. I want to move the wheels underneath it because I don't like it. The only thing is I have no clue how I want to connect that up then. The kitchen going well. We have a tap and a sink. Now we'll put the barbecue in this weekend. Nice! Guys, I don't know how to do this. They do need to stick. And maybe... Wait. I have an idea. What if we use iron bars for it? And of course it's not gonna fit there, but it is gonna fit there. So if we then move them... I think the wheels, when I see like where they're going, they need to be there. So this is possible, but that means we need to make this one higher and then we can put it there. Or we need to make it like this. I also think I might have changed something up because both sides look different. Connect the wheels with a rod is probably how they would have been in the old school planes. Oh, I forgot about rods. Thank you. Oh, wait. I have a clue. Thank you. What I want to do is I want to put those together. Same place? Yeah. There. And then from here, I want to have something that brings them up. Thank you, Burr. Are we gonna use headspace for that? Could be, but then we need to have something that connects them. I think we need to go more for a wall design then. Okay. More like this. I don't like that. Okay, what if we took you guys? That's also a no. I think I can live with this. It's not exactly how I would like to have it, but I think I can live with this. Yeah. No. Oh. I like that. Okay, that's good. I'm still feeling like this actually needed to be more to the front. But I guess we can live with that. I need to have the full spruce blocks. Oh. Okay, so this is how it looks now. What I want to do is I want to cover the back. Okay. Or we can just hollow it out further away. Maybe I should just do that till the end. So like here. I don't know. I'm just gonna fill those up. You know what? I'm actually crazy. Let's and then I'm gonna use this fancy thing. Oh, I already have it on. Huh? Okay. Oh man. Oh, I thought I could also turn it around. Well, I guess this also works. Oh, those are also quite good wheels, by the way. If we want to make this survival friendly, then I probably should add something so we could actually get up like there. So let me make a little stairway. Oh. Okay, then you can still come in here. Oh, these are like all the jet windows. I actually really like that. It's not a jet, but let's just pretend it is, okay? This is gonna be one hyper modern plane. Oh, I know what I'm missing. So sometimes you have like these little tiny jets. Propellers, sorry. And that's actually what we're missing. I don't know why they look so different with the ones that I made for 64. I believe that is how I made them. Wait. Now the question comes, if we have one with extra propellers, they're not... Where do they sit? Because that already means it's a different plane. Yeah, so I found one. And there it's like, they don't have the double wing. Ah, so it's either a double wing or another motor. So this needs to go. And that actually makes total sense. So what do we need to add more then? Let me quickly check. Except from the accents. Oh, we need to add a tail. I forgot about the tail. Multiple planes. They would not fold, yeah. Do I have andesite? I have full andesite blocks. Okay, let me... So I've done most of it without a reference picture. Do not recommend. Like... Oh. Hey, Dr. Kaasknabbel. By the way, Dr. Kaasknabbel, one of your suggestions was also in the spin the wheel that I did in the beginning, but unfortunately it didn't win. Not for this round. I believe you were the one that suggested to make the Hagrid's hut. I do think this is funny, but this is not how it was supposed to go with how the tail was gonna look. So some of them even have like this little side wing, which is really cute. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I don't really like it that much. Wait. Is that because we can do... Okay, I like this a little bit better. Let's also fix it on this side. So how are you doing, Dr. Kaasknabbel? You go there. Okay, I think this is where I want to go with it. But I still want to do some of the shading as well. So what I want to do is I want to have like the top a little bit more like this color. Did I use different blocks there? I don't know. This has that above it, so that could go that color. We could go here. I might change the other one up. Let's put you here till here. I'm gonna do it like this, so we're gonna change this one back. And I think for the more shading color, we then take the stone. So we can just use this. We can also make the shading a little bit darker. Maybe that's a little bit better. So that's probably gonna be tough then. But that looks a lot like the wings. If we use the polished, because that is actually polished. So let's use this and let's just see how that's gonna look. So this is like really the bottom of the plane now that I'm giving a different color. So it's a little bit more shaded. Oh, I actually like that. I think I want to do it, yeah, for that side. Okay, wait. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, since this is like underneath the wing, I do want to make that the dark color. Okay. Like this then. Let's do that here as well. Can I reach that? Yeah, I can. Okay. I think I need to do these as well. I mean, they're basically also the bottom of the ship, so. Okay. What I want to do now is I want to shade this one a little bit more. So what kind of slab do we have that's a little bit lighter? I think we only have this one or this one. I'm gonna go for this. Can you wait? Smooth stone has only has 2 variants. That's a shame. I'm fine. I was just hoping to get better weather during holidays, summer break. I mean, Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm a little bit scared of ghosts. I'm not scary. I mean, the worst thing I can do is build a dragon in your Minecraft base, and that's it. Yes, I meant that. You go there. And then I think you need to go there. Oh, that looks good. Wait. And this goes there. And then you need to also go there. If we do that in the same colors. Actually wondering if we should do that in front as well. Just replace them with like that. And then maybe making the bottom one and the side weight. There. Okay, are we still gonna shade the wings as well? So the thing is, Dr. Kaasknabbel, I'm actually going on holiday in the Netherlands. And it's... where I live, it's currently quite warm for Dutch principles. But it's also like you can't breathe because there is so much moisture in the air. Hey Al! I've done it! Elle is proud of me. Elle was telling me already, like, you should do more of these. So I'm doing more of them again. By the way, if you guys have something you want me to build, leave it in the comment after the stream or go onto my Discord. And then I will put it in my spinning wheel. I love these creative streams. It's good that you love them. I love them too. So the thing is that what I have discovered about myself is that these streams really prevent me from getting a creative blockage. And I don't know why, but I always build 3 times faster when I'm talking to other people. So I guess thank you all for watching me and helping me get through my creative struggles. I know this is not for a normal plane, okay? But I do think I want to have some more seats in here. There is also no way to get in or out of this. Which I think in a normal plane would be somewhere around here. So I actually have no clue. Are we just gonna put an iron door in there? It's too big. I have an idea. Wait. Oh. Let's just put it here, and then we can always open and close it. Okay, I want to start shading the wings. Now the thing is that I don't want to make them all too dark. Especially because I know this is one full block, so it doesn't make sense that one is darker than the other. I'm gonna make you darker. What I think I want to do... Let's pretend the sun comes from that way, guys. I just want to try this out if this is something I like. I don't know yet. 2. Oh, we could also have used these. I'm an idiot. I feel very sorry for people who want to rebuild this. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, if we then have oak. So oak is more for the parts that are sticking out. It would make sense if that would be more like there. Because the rest of it is shade. If that makes sense. I'm gonna be lazy. We're just gonna move them over. When I'm alone, it takes so long to make decisions and build. Yeah, for me, it depends really. Sometimes they go really fast, and sometimes it takes so long. And I have no clue where it comes from. So now comes the question. How much of this do we want to highlight? I don't think I want to have some of the darker colors here. But I do think I want to have it a lot lighter. Although when I see like this, I do feel a little bit overwhelmed. So what happens if we make these all darker? So you can still see a little bit of the darker accent coming through. I think that's too light. So what if we only didn't do the outer parts? Oh. Uh-oh. You? Did you do that correctly? Okay, wait. I'm gonna do it just like here. I do think I liked it a little bit more because it reflects like the sunlight a little bit. I don't want to make it dark though. This makes it lighter. Do we have another color that's in between? I don't think so. You're also lighter, right? Yeah. I don't think I want to shade it more then, because else we're gonna go really dark. And I don't want that. There we go. Is that sufficient for an airplane? I think it does, right? I'm satisfied with this, guys. Okay, so before I go, I'm gonna put up the screen again with like all the wheel for next time. So stay with me. We're not leaving yet. Display capture. There we go. Where's chat? Okay, chat. So we now did the... I already removed the airplane. Okay. So I heard... I'm probably writing that wrong. Just gonna put it up here. Okay? I might turn this more into a tutorial if it ever comes on that. Because I don't know how long that's gonna take me to build that. But I also did the... the Black Pearl. So I guess we're gonna get even in that. Guys, do we have more suggestions that I need to put in here for next stream? So, oh, my idea is to leave it at this then. And then next week, around this time, we are gonna do the spaceship. That might also be a rocket. That's actually my son who wanted to have that. So next week, spaceship. Okay. So guys, with that we have reached the end of this episode. And stream. I'm gonna wish you all a very good day, a very fine evening, or whatever it is where you are. And I will see you guys next time. But before you go, we have a lot of people right now that are also watching on YouTube. And with that, I would like to send you out to another Igniter who's currently streaming hardcore. That's Sandy Sparkles. So if you are watching on YouTube, then let me redirect you to Sandy. But give me a sec. Redirect. Sandy Sparkles. Okay, guys, YouTube. As the igniters to add something to the wheel. They will use an IOU of me to build for them. They will be okay. Bye, YouTube. Okay, guys.